Hello everybody, this is Nate at Stowe Training Systems again, still here in Florida. Today what I'd like to talk to you about is how much weight should I use when lifting weights. The easiest way to do this is to use what we call the rate of perceived exertion, or RPE for short. What that means is how hard does the exercise feel to you? So it's individual to everyone. To make it simple, we just use a 1 to 10 scale, with a 10 being the hardest and a 1 being the easiest. On this 1 to 10 scale, if it's a 10, what that means is if I asked you to lift this weight 10 times, you would get to 10 or not even make it to 10. You would hit failure before you got to 10. On a 1 to 10 scale, a 9 would be I asked you to lift the weight 10 times. You lifted it 10 times and you could have done it like one more time. So you could have gotten 10 or 11. On a 1 to 10 scale, an 8 would have been I asked you to lift it 10 times. You lifted it 10 times. You could have definitely got 11 and probably 12. So on and so forth. To where a 1 on a 1 to 10 scale is I asked you to lift it 10 times. You could have done it like 20 times. On this scale, I'd like you to stay around a 7 or 8 on your barbell exercises. Now, John likes 5, 6, or 7. That's fine too. 5, 6, and 7 really can't go wrong there. I'm more of a 7 or 8 guy. And the main reason is that I want to keep lifting weights not only today, I'd like to do it next year, and I'd like to do it 5 years from now, I'd like to do it 10 years from now, I'd like to do it until the day I can't do it, because the day I can't lift weights is the day that I'm probably like 90. So if I keep it around this 7, 8 kind of period, even maybe a 6, then my body's just not going to get beat up from weightlifting. So I'll be able to come back and do it again, and do it again, and do it again, and keep getting stronger and keep building muscle to my 40s and 50s. If I'm always at like a 9 or 10 on that 1 or 10 scale, today is probably not going to be a big deal, but if I keep doing that, then pretty soon my back, knees, and hips are probably going to give me the middle finger, and I'm probably going to have to take some time off, and taking time off is the ultimate plateau. So on barbell exercises, how much should I lift? 1 to 10 scale, I like to keep it around a 7 or 8. John on here says 5 or 6. That's probably not too bad either. But again, just try not to always be doing max effort, 1 to 10 scale, doing 9s and 10s all the time, because eventually your body's going to make you take a time off. Other exercises, though, if it's not a barbell, if it's dumbbells, kettlebells, push-ups, bands, things like that, here, go ahead and you can go to 10. You can go to a near failure. I wouldn't call it a 10. I would say a 9.99. You can get pretty close to failure just because of the nature of the exercises. They're not quite as demanding as a barbell. So you can get a little bit, you can push yourself a little bit harder. Now, I still wouldn't do that all the time, maybe once a month. Maybe once a month or every 12 weeks, something like that. You can definitely push yourself a little bit harder. You can get it up there. Just make sure that you cycle it back down to, like John suggested, maybe on that 1 to 10 scale, go down to like a 5 or 6 so you can recover and do it again. So this is Nate with basically how much weight you should be lifting. If you'd like to learn more about these videos, go to our group Move, Look, and Feel Better. Just search for it, join, and I'll put you in there. We put up videos every day. Other than that, I'll be back tomorrow at about, tomorrow's Thursday. I'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Time, right after our group workout, right before the turkey, with some Thanksgiving Day tips. Everybody have a great day. Talk to you guys tomorrow at 9 o'clock Central.